Excuse me. I am on Bleecker Street in Greenwich Village in New York City for the very first time, and I want to order the best slice at Joe's Pizza like a local, but I do not know what to say in English.
Hi, I am Emma. Today's English is slow and easy. Just relax and listen along. Have you ever walked up to a tiny, packed pizza window on a busy sidewalk? And just frozen? Hot slices sliding out of the oven, 3 workers shouting orders behind the counter, a long line of locals folding their slices in half, paper plates everywhere. And you thought, I want the best slice in this place. But how do I even ask? What if I pick the wrong slice? What if I sound like a clueless tourist? Today, Hannah is going to walk right up to one of the most legendary pizza counters in all of New York City. Joe's Pizza. The iconic walk-up slice window on Bleecker Street in the neighborhood of Greenwich Village, Manhattan, feeding hungry New Yorkers since 1975. Thin, crispy, classic New York-style cheese slices served hot on paper plates, folded in half, and eaten standing right there on the sidewalk like a real local. And here is the magic part. Hannah is going to use one tiny, polite phrase at a busy Joe's Pizza slice counter worker that will turn a packed sidewalk window into her personal Joe's Pizza taste tour and score her the freshest, hottest New York slice in all of Greenwich Village. You can use this exact phrase the next time you want the best slice at any pizza shop, anywhere in the world. So grab your appetite. Let us head to Joe's Pizza. Welcome back to Easy English with Emma. Today, Hannah is starting her early afternoon on Bleecker Street in Greenwich Village, Manhattan, standing right in front of the iconic walk-up slice window of Joe's Pizza. She just walked down a few blocks south from Chelsea Market and arrived on the corner. In front of her, a small, no-frills slice counter with a hot pizza oven glowing behind, 3 workers spinning fresh dough, sliding huge round pies in and out of the oven, the warm smell of bubbling cheese and tomato sauce drifting out onto the sidewalks of Greenwich Village. A handful of locals stand right on the sidewalk, folding hot slices in half on paper plates, eating fast, smiling. She has 3 missions. 1. Walk up to the busy Joe's Pizza counter and ask which slice is best for a first-timer. 2. Order the freshest hot classic cheese slice at Joe's Pizza. And learn how to fold it properly. 3. Eat her slice standing right on Bleecker Street like a real Greenwich Village local. In the US, UK, Canada, and Australia, walking up to a packed walk-up slice window like Joe's Pizza can feel overwhelming. 3 workers shouting orders, locals moving fast, a hot pizza oven roaring behind the counter. But do not worry. With the right polite phrases, even the busiest Joe's Pizza worker will smile and slide you the freshest, hottest slice on the counter. By the end of this video, you will be able to walk up to a real New York City slice window like Joe's Pizza with confidence. Use the magic phrase to ask for the best slice for first-timers, not just any slice. Talk about real New York pizza. Classic cheese, fresh from the oven, paper plate, folded in half. In simple, natural English, and order a slice to go, fold it like a local, and eat it standing right on Bleecker Street like a real New Yorker. Ready? Let us walk up to Joe's Pizza. Here are today's 5 Joe's Pizza slice window key phrases. Repeat each one with me. Nice and slow. Key phrase 1. Could you recommend the best slice for a first-timer? Could you recommend the best slice for a first-timer? Beautiful. This is today's magic phrase. Use it with the Joe's Pizza slice counter worker. Or any pizza counter worker, slice shop staff, or busy walk-up window in the world. Instead of, "What's good?" or "Which one should I get?" you are asking for the best slice for someone new. The worker becomes your personal pizza guide. Key phrase 2. Is the classic cheese slice famous here? Is the classic cheese slice famous here? Lovely. Use this at Joe's Pizza or any slice counter in Manhattan. Asking if a slice is famous here, instead of just good, invites the worker to share the real story behind the shop. You'll find out why Joe's Pizza has been the gold standard in Greenwich Village since 1975 in 10 seconds. Key phrase 3. I'll take one classic cheese slice, please. I'll take one classic cheese slice, please. Great. Use this at the Joe's Pizza counter once you've picked your order, naming the exact slice. Classic cheese, fresh hot, plain. Sounds confident and clear. Works at any pizza shop in Manhattan and beyond. Key phrase 4. Could I have it fresh from the oven? Could I have it fresh from the oven? Perfect. A super useful phrase at any walk-up slice window in New York City. Asking for it fresh from the oven, instead of just a slice, gets you the hottest, crispiest, most perfect slice in the shop. Simple, friendly, and works at every slice counter in Greenwich Village and beyond. Key phrase 5. How do locals fold it? How do locals fold it? Wonderful. Use this with any Joe's Pizza counter worker. New York slices are thin. You have to fold them in half to eat them properly. Asking this tiny question turns the worker into your personal New York City slice mentor. One small question, a whole afternoon of insider tips. These 5 phrases are gold for Joe's Pizza, and for any slice window, food counter, or sidewalk shop in the world. Now let us see Hannah use them at Joe's Pizza. Alright. Hannah has just walked a few blocks south from Chelsea Market down to Bleecker Street in Greenwich Village, Manhattan, and arrived at the iconic walk-up slice window of Joe's Pizza. The small no-frills counter glows warm with the heat of a roaring pizza oven inside. Huge round pies bubbling under the open flame, thin crispy crusts catching the light, the warm smell of melted cheese and tomato sauce drifting out onto the sidewalk. A short line of locals shuffles along the counter, paper plates in hand, folding hot slices in half as they step back onto Bleecker Street. Behind the counter, 3 friendly workers move fast, sliding pies, cutting slices, calling out orders. Right at the front of the counter stands Tony, a friendly man in his 30s with short dark hair, warm fair skin, and an easy smile, wearing a plain dark t-shirt and a plain white apron, sliding a fresh hot pie onto the counter to cut.
Hi. Wow, this is my first time at Joe's Pizza. And honestly, my first time in Greenwich Village too. It smells amazing here.
Welcome to Joe's Pizza. You picked a great moment. Fresh pie just came out of the oven. Is this your very first slice in New York City?
Yes. I just walked down from Chelsea Market. Could you recommend the best slice for a first-timer?
Oh, great question. Honestly? For a first-timer at Joe's Pizza on Bleecker Street, the move is the classic cheese slice. Plain, no toppings, fresh hot from the oven. Thin, crispy crust, bubbling cheese, real tomato sauce. That's what Joe's Pizza has been doing since 1975 right here in Greenwich Village. And the classic cheese is still our number 1.
Oh wow. How do locals fold it?
Now that's the right question. New York slice. You fold it in half lengthwise, crust on the outside, cheese on the inside. Hold it from the crust end. Don't use a fork. Don't eat it flat. Fold it, take a bite, stand right there on Bleecker Street, and you're officially a New York City local.
That sounds perfect. And after the slice?
If you still have room, my buddy Marco runs the soda counter inside. He'll set you up with a cold drink. And if you want one more Greenwich Village tip, walk 1 block east after your slice. Washington Square Park is right there. Fountain, students, street music. Perfect spot to finish eating, watch the village go by, and feel like you live here. Tell Marco that Tony sent you.
Wow, thank you so much, Tony. You just turned Joe's Pizza into my whole afternoon.
That's what we do here. Welcome to Joe's Pizza. And welcome to Greenwich Village.
Wonderful, Hannah. Look at how she started. Hi. Wow, this is my first time at Joe's Pizza. And honestly, my first time in Greenwich Village too. 2 tiny phrases, but they do so much work. It's my first time makes Tony want to help her. Sharing a little warmth opens almost any door at a busy slice window. Then the big one. Could you recommend the best slice for a first-timer? Notice. She did not say, "What's good?" or "Which one should I get?" She used the words, "For a first-timer." Those 3 words turned Tony from a busy slice counter worker into her personal Joe's Pizza guide. Also notice. Hannah asked a beautiful follow-up question. How do locals fold it? That tiny question gave her a real New York City slice lesson, a tip to head to Washington Square Park after, and an introduction to Marco at the soda counter. 1 question is good. 2 questions turn a busy worker into a guide. Use these phrases anywhere. At a slice shop, at a food window, at a sidewalk counter, on Bleecker Street in Greenwich Village, anywhere in the world. Politeness plus asking for the best slice for a first-timer equals friends and incredible local tips. Hannah steps a little further down the Joe's Pizza counter, right to the spot where the hot slices are cut and slid onto paper plates. The warm pizza oven glows orange just behind the counter, a fresh huge round pie bubbling inside, the smell of melted cheese and tomato sauce thick in the air. A small chalkboard menu is mounted on the brick wall above showing the words classic cheese and fresh slice. Behind the counter, Marco. A friendly man in his 40s with dark hair, warm fair skin, and an easy smile, wearing a plain white apron over a plain dark t-shirt. Pulls a hot pie from the oven on a long wooden peel and slides it onto the counter to cut.
Hi. Sorry to bother you. Tony at the front sent me over. He said the classic cheese slice is the move for a first-timer at Joe's Pizza.
Ah, Tony. Of course he did. He sends all the first-timers our way. So, is the classic cheese slice famous here?
That's exactly what I wanted to ask. Is the classic cheese slice famous here?
Oh yes. Joe's Pizza has been slinging fresh classic cheese slices on Bleecker Street in Greenwich Village since 1975. Thin crispy crust, bubbling melted cheese, real tomato sauce, fresh basil sometimes. That's it. No fancy toppings. Just a perfect New York slice. Folded in half, paper plate, no fork. That's the Joe's Pizza way.
That sounds amazing. I'll take 1 classic cheese slice, please. Could I have it fresh from the oven?
Excellent choice for a first-timer at Joe's Pizza. Fresh from the oven, just like you asked. Bubbling cheese, crispy crust. And because Tony sent you, and because it's your first slice in New York City, here's a small cup of ice water on the house. Drink it after, not before. The first bite has to hit hot.
Wow, Marco, are you serious? Thank you so much.
Welcome to Joe's Pizza. Hey. Since you're new in Greenwich Village, can I give you one more tip? After your slice, walk 1 block east. Washington Square Park is right there. Fountain, arch, students playing music, perfect benches. Tell Sal at the corner. He runs the little newsstand on the way. That Marco sent you. He'll point you to the best entrance.
That sounds magical. How much for the slice?
$4. Ice water is on the house. Classic cheese, fresh hot from the oven. Fold it in half right now, eat it while it's burning your fingers a little. Trust me.
Could I take it to go and eat outside?
You can absolutely take it to go. But honestly? Stand right here on the sidewalk, fold it once, take one bite at the counter. Then walk it to Washington Square Park. The first bite of a Joe's Pizza slice has to be fresh from the oven. Trust me.
Oh wow, this is so good. Thank you, Marco.
Enjoy your slice on Bleecker Street. And come back to Joe's Pizza anytime.
Amazing. Look at what just happened at the Joe's Pizza counter on Bleecker Street in Greenwich Village. Hannah did not just get a slice. She got an insider lesson on the classic New York cheese slice, a free cup of ice water, and a tip to head 1 block east to Washington Square Park with a stop at Sal's newsstand on the way. Why did the magic phrase work so well? Is the classic cheese slice famous here? Let us break it down. Is the classic cheese slice specific? You are showing real interest in the shop's signature slice. Famous here open. You are inviting Marco to tell the real story. Over 50 years of fresh slices at Joe's Pizza in Greenwich Village. Also notice. Hannah mentioned. Tony at the front sent me over. That tiny phrase is golden at a busy slice window like Joe's Pizza. It tells Marco. Hey, I'm already part of the Joe's Pizza family. Suddenly the whole Joe's Pizza crew is on your team. And the simple lines. I'll take 1 classic cheese slice, please. And, could I have it fresh from the oven? Confident, clear, polite. Naming the exact slice. Classic cheese, fresh from the oven. Instead of just a slice made Marco smile. Use these reactions everywhere in Manhattan and beyond. Hannah steps a few feet from the Joe's Pizza counter, paper plate in hand, the hot fresh classic cheese slice folded in half, melted cheese still bubbling slightly on top. She stands right on the sidewalk of Bleecker Street in Greenwich Village, Manhattan, the iconic walk-up slice window of Joe's Pizza just behind her, the warm pizza oven glowing through the open counter, the smell of hot pie thick on the sidewalk. A handful of locals stand nearby on the sidewalk doing the same thing. Paper plate, folded slice, fast bites, smiles. Right at the corner of the building, Sal. A friendly man in his 50s with kind eyes, gray-flecked dark hair, warm fair skin, wearing a plain dark zip-up jacket over a plain dark t-shirt. Leans against the corner of his small sidewalk newsstand, smiling as Hannah walks up to him.
Hi. Excuse me, sorry to bother you. Marco at the Joe's Pizza counter sent me over. This is my first slice in New York City, and he said you're the man for Greenwich Village tips.
Marco sent you? Then welcome to Bleecker Street. 40 years on this corner across from Joe's Pizza, and a first-timer with a fresh slice is still my favorite thing to see. What can I do for you?
Sal. Could you recommend the best slice for a first-timer? Wait. I mean, I already have the slice. Could you tell me how locals fold it?
Beautiful question. Okay. First thing, you got the right slice. Classic cheese, fresh from the Joe's Pizza oven. Now, fold it lengthwise, crust on the outside, cheese tucked inside. Hold it from the crust end so the hot tip doesn't burn your fingers. Take a small first bite right at the tip. That's where the cheese is hottest. There you go. Now you're a New York City local.
Oh wow, Sal. This is incredible. I can taste why Joe's Pizza has been here since 1975.
Now you understand. Hey. One more tip, since it's your first time in Greenwich Village. When you finish the slice, walk 1 block east on Bleecker Street. Washington Square Park is right there. The big white arch, the fountain in the middle, students playing chess, street musicians, perfect benches in the shade. That's the heart of Greenwich Village. Best place in all of Manhattan to finish a slice from Joe's Pizza.
That sounds magical. How busy does Washington Square Park get around now?
This time of day? Perfect. Students between classes, dogs everywhere, music near the fountain. You're a lucky one. Take your time, finish your slice, watch Greenwich Village live a little. That's the whole point.
Wow, Sal. Thank you so much. You just made my whole afternoon at Joe's Pizza.
Eat it warm, walk slow, and come back to Joe's Pizza anytime. Every slice on Bleecker Street is a different New York story.
Wonderful. Hannah just walked up to one of the most legendary slice windows in all of New York City. Joe's Pizza on Bleecker Street in Greenwich Village, Manhattan. And used 5 tiny, polite phrases to score the freshest hot classic cheese slice, a free cup of ice water, and a personal New York folding lesson from Sal at the corner newsstand. Notice. The biggest phrase of the day was, "Could you recommend the best slice for a first-timer?" It worked perfectly with Tony at the Joe's Pizza counter. The words, "for a first-timer," are the secret. They work at any slice window, any food counter, any restaurant, anywhere in the world. Politeness plus asking for the best slice for a first-timer equals busy workers turn into guides, friends, and personal pizza tours. At Joe's Pizza, in Greenwich Village, in Manhattan, in any city, in any country. Okay. Now it is quiz time. Quiz time. When Hannah walked up to a busy Joe's Pizza slice counter worker, she could have just said, "What's good?" Or "Which one should I get?" Instead, she used one little phrase that turned a packed sidewalk window into her personal Joe's Pizza taste tour and scored her the freshest hot classic cheese slice in all of Greenwich Village. What was that magic phrase? A. What's good here? B. Could you recommend the best slice for a first-timer? C. Where is the exit? Write A, B, or C in the comments right now. I read every single comment and I will reply to let you know if you got it right. Amazing work today, everyone. Now you have 5 powerful phrases that will turn any busy slice window and any tired worker anywhere in the world into a smooth, warm, friendly moment. Could you recommend the best slice for a first-timer? Is the classic cheese slice famous here? I'll take 1 classic cheese slice, please. Could I have it fresh from the oven? How do locals fold it? Remember. Joe's Pizza on Bleecker Street in Greenwich Village, Manhattan has been one of New York City's most loved slice windows since 1975. Thin, crispy, classic New York-style cheese slices, served hot on paper plates, folded in half, eaten standing right on the sidewalk like a real local. With these 5 phrases, you don't just visit Joe's Pizza. You become part of the story of Greenwich Village. If this video helped you, please hit that like button and subscribe to Easy English with Emma. It seriously means the world to me. And next time, Hannah is going to walk just 1 block east from Joe's Pizza along Bleecker Street to one of the most beloved public spaces in all of New York City. Washington Square Park in Greenwich Village, Manhattan. The iconic white marble arch, the famous central fountain, NYU students between classes, street musicians, chess players, and dogs everywhere. Wait till you hear the one polite phrase Hannah uses with a friendly local at the fountain that turns a packed public park into her personal Washington Square Park tour and gets her the best free seat in all of Greenwich Village. You will use this exact phrase the next time you want a real local tip at any park, anywhere in the world. See you next time. Bye bye.